In the desolate expanse of northeastern Ethiopia lies a place unlike any other on Earth. This is the Afar Depression, a sun-scorched otherworldly landscape of salt flats, sulfurous hot springs, and ancient lava flows. It's one of the hottest, driest, and lowest places on the planet. Here, the very ground beneath our feet is groaning, stretching, and tearing itself apart. And at the heart of this geological turmoil, a fiery giant slumbers, Erta Ale, the smoking mountain. For decades, it hosted one of the world's longest existing lava lakes, a permanent window into the Earth's molten heart. The bubbling, churning magma is a stark and powerful reminder of the immense forces at play here. This isn't just a harsh and beautiful wilderness. It's a geological nursery, the very place where a new ocean is being born. To understand what's happening in Afar, we need to zoom out, way out, into space. Our planet's surface is not a single, solid shell. It's a mosaic of massive tectonic plates, constantly shifting and jostling for position. Most of the time, this movement is imperceptibly slow, just a few centimeters a year, the same speed your fingernails grow, but in certain places, the action is far more dramatic. The Afar Depression sits at a unique and violent intersection known as a triple junction. Here, three major tectonic plates are pulling away from each other. The Arabian plate is moving east, while the two parts of the African plate, the Nubian and the Somali plates, are splitting apart to the west and southeast. Imagine pulling on a piece of fabric in three different directions. Eventually, it will start to thin out, stretch, and finally, tear. That is precisely what is happening to the African continent. This process, known as rifting, has been shaping this region for 30 million years, creating the Great Rift Valley that stretches for thousands of kilometers. The Afar region is the most advanced stage of this continental breakup, a place where the Earth's crust has been stretched so thin it's about to snap. Then, in September 2005, something extraordinary happened. The ground shuddered with a series of earthquakes. For the local Afar people, tremors are a part of life, but this was different. What began as a rumble escalated into a massive geological event. Over a period of just 3 weeks, a gigantic crack, 35 miles long, tore open the desert floor. In some places, the fissure was over 20 feet wide. It was as if the Earth had unzipped itself. Molten rock, or magma, from deep within the Earth's mantle surged up to fill the gap, like squeezing a tube of toothpaste. This wasn't a quiet process. Fountains of basaltic lava erupted along the fissure, and the sky filled with ash. It was a geological spectacle on a scale rarely witnessed in human history. Scientists who rushed to the scene were stunned. They had a front-row seat to the kind of event that, over millions of years, creates new oceans. The 2005 event released as much tectonic energy in a matter of days as the mid-Atlantic ridge normally does in a whole year. It was a powerful, violent confirmation that the theories of continental drift were not just abstract concepts, but a living, breathing reality, unfolding right before their eyes. In the years following the 2005 eruption, scientists deployed a vast array of instruments to monitor this incredible natural laboratory. Using highly sensitive seismometers, they could listen to the heartbeat of the Earth, mapping the thousands of small earthquakes that signal the movement of magma and the straining of the crust. This seismic data acts like an ultrasound, allowing them to create a 3D picture of the plumbing system beneath the rift. They discovered a vast chamber of magma, a reservoir of molten rock that is feeding the separation. At the same time, GPS stations, accurate to within millimeters, tracked the land moving apart. The data was undeniable. The two sides of the rift were separating at an accelerating rate. The land on either side of the fissure was being pushed apart, confirming that new crust was being created in the gap. These measurements provided concrete proof that the process wasn't a one-off event. It's an ongoing, dynamic system. The continent is actively, measurably, splitting apart. The birth of this new ocean isn't a theory. It's a fact being written into the landscape and recorded by science, second by second. So what does the future hold for this incredible place? The processes we are witnessing in Afar are the very first steps in the creation of an ocean basin. As the continental crust continues to stretch and thin, the land will eventually sink below sea level. The waters of the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden will flood in, pouring into the newly formed depression. A long narrow sea will emerge, slowly widening over millions of years. Eventually, a full-fledged ocean will separate East Africa from the rest of the continent, complete with its own mid-ocean ridge, the underwater mountain range, where new oceanic crust is born. We've seen this story play out before. The Atlantic Ocean, for instance, began its life in a similar way. When the supercontinent Pangaea started to break apart over 200 million years ago, South America and Africa were once joined, but a rift, just like the one in Ethiopia, tore them apart, and the Atlantic Ocean filled the space between. The Afar Depression is a modern-day snapshot of that ancient beginning. It's a precious opportunity for us to witness, in real time, one of the most fundamental processes that has shaped our planet. The story of the Afar Depression is a profound reminder that the world we live on is not static. The maps we draw are just temporary snapshots of a planet in constant, dynamic motion. Continents drift, mountains rise, and oceans are born and die in a cycle that spans eons. Here, in the fiery heart of Ethiopia, we are privileged to witness a new chapter in Earth's grand, unending story being written. It forces us to see our world not as a finished product, but as a work in progress. The ground beneath our very feet is part of an incredible slow-motion dance that has been going on for billions of years, and will continue for billions more. Thanks for watching. If you found this journey into our planet's future fascinating, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another exploration into the wonders of our world.